Good morning all. My name is Renuga SAC. Today we are going to see the subject computer fundamentals and problem solving. In that the new topic is block diagram of a computer, means internal parts. What is the internal process that goes into the computer? We are going to see that now. So this is called block diagram of the computer. Here first we have input device. Input device means in a computer what are the input device we use? Keyboards, mouse, etc. And then by the help of this input device only, the user gives the input to the computer for the process and to get the desired output. So that's what this input device is, the first and foremost thing a user needs. So after this input device we here have CPU called Central Processing Unit. Actually it's otherwise called as brain of computer. Next we have memory unit. It is the important hub, meaning here where all the process undergoes, here where all the units, data, informations are stored, and here where the process takes place. There, if in a C++ program means we say the main is the execution, that is in that place only we are going to start the program. Likewise here this memory unit is where the entire process is going to start. So next it moves to ALU, arithmetic and logic unit. It performs operations. The word arithmetic, from the word arithmetic itself you can identify this. Arithmetic means it performs mathematical, logical operations, false or true, male or female. To find out such problems, this ALU part is helped. Arithmetic logic unit. Next is further moves to control unit. So it is called a central nervous system. Actually this full process is just compared to the human's body, internal parts process. What are the process that takes place? Because so that the one who studies can understand what is the actual process performed here. So that's why they have given the another name like brain of the computer, or it is called central nervous system likewise. So after this whole process it goes to the output device like monitors or printer, scanner likewise. So with the help of these output device we can get our desired output. Now here for this input and output device we have many types, many input devices, many output devices, and that we can see separately in another video. Now we can see the definitions for the internal parts of this computer like CPU, memory unit, control unit, ALU. We can see now those definitions alone in this video. First, in the block diagram part we are going to see the first definition, central processing unit. That is otherwise called brain of computer. Central processing unit. It is the part of the computer that carries out the instructions of a computer program. It is the unit that reads and executes program instructions. Hence it is known as brain of the computer. The CPU consists of storage, memory unit, ALU, which means arithmetic and logic unit, and control unit. So here what in the first point they tell us is, it is the part of the computer that carries out the instructions of computer program. The instruction, the information, the data that is given by that input device by the help of the keyboard, mouse the user gives. So that instructions and informations are carried out in this computer's internal process with the help of this CPU only. And this CPU reads and executes that program instruction. It reads and it executes. It reads what is that type of data, what is that information. It reads and it executes that. So this is the work of the CPU. So that's why it's called brain of the computer. The human body's brain, it reads. Now I am reading this part. Now I'm reading this line with the help of my eye. Here we can compare this eye as the input device. With the help of this eye, I am reading this line and also with the help of the brain. With the help of the brain, I can identify that this word this word is read. Likewise, with the help of the brain, and this I is called as input device. We can compare such like. So that's why it's called brain of the computer, which is called CPU, Central Processing Unit. The CPU consists of storage. What are the next parts we are going to see? Storage, that is called memory unit. That's why it's called important hub. We have studied in that diagram. Storage means all the information will be permanently stored there, but temporarily it moves. We can further see that now. And arithmetic and logic unit and control unit. So these were all the other things that consist inside this CPU. CPU means you have already known that in a computer labs we have seen the rectangular big box. So that is called CPU. So now we have seen the definition for this CPU. Now we are going to see memory unit. Memory unit. It is also known as primary storage or main memory. It stores data, programs, instructions, internal results, and final output temporarily before it is sent to an appropriate output device. It consists of thousands of cells called storage cells. That's why it's called the important hub. Hub means the storage area where we store all the data and informations permanently. So that's why it has. So to store those data, it consists of thousands of cells. Thousands of cells it has, which has the memory unit has thousands of cells to store all those data, informations permanently. So that's why it's called. Such locations are called storage locations, and these cells activate with off, on, or binary digits mechanism. Thus, a character is either a letter or numeric digit is stored as digit of a string. Binary digits. These are the bits used to store instructions and data by their combination. So this memory unit is called primary storage. The word itself we can understand that here only all the data and informations will be stored. So all the data, see in this memory unit only, what are the any device, if 9 plus 9 like this.